All right, everybody, welcome back once again to the channel. So in tonight's video, that's right, it is nighttime. We're going to make this a little bit more scary theme like we do in other videos to get a little bit more engaged with the horror short film. So today we're going to do a reaction to another horror short film, you guys. I know Halloween has passed, but we're going to keep it a little bit still towards the Halloween feeling here because I know Thanksgiving is right around the corner, but I'm still trying to keep that Halloween vibe here, you guys. So this one I'm going to react to tonight is called Boogeyman. Okay, it is by Alter. You guys, if you want to check this one out on your own, you can click in the link in the description down below the video. If you guys want to check out my reaction on this, you guys can stick around and I can give you guys my thoughts right after the video. Now, before I start, thank you guys so much for leaving comments on the videos. I really appreciate you guys' feedback or simply just a friendly comment on there. Always great to see you guys commenting on there. Thank you guys for subscribing. Okay, I have like a subscriber every like week or so, but it's just, I mean, just seeing somebody subscribe to the channel really gives me joy. It really gives, it warms my heart because it lets me know that I'm really, entertaining my audience really good. I know that you guys really enjoy the videos. It really is just letting me know that you guys enjoy the content. And so I'm going to keep, providing that for you guys, and I'm going to keep reacting to these videos. So I'm really, really happy, you guys. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it, you guys. But let's go ahead and jump in here and let's check this out. Let's get scared. Uh-oh. Keep it PG, you guys.
Got it.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Put my brightness up a little bit there.
Whoa. You got a lot of plants?
Yeah, they're my housemates. She's away, so I'm looking after them. They're her babies. This is Stephanie.
Oh, they have names.
Oh, hello, Stephanie. You're looking a little bit thirsty.
You poor baby
Oh, poor little baby Stephanie.
What are we
Oh,
gonna do?
no,
'Cause
I'm so thirsty.
Where are you going?
Fuck, actually, I need this nutrient mix that I just need to hang on.
Can it, wait?
We should back tomorrow and I completely forgot. It's been like a week. So sorry, just hang on.
Nice place.
Thank you. I've only been here for a month, so. Do you want a beer?
Yeah, sure. What?
Oh, that's... Uh-oh. What is happening? Oh!
What are you doing?
Just reading. I love books.
Okay. Sorry.
Heck, oh! Heck of an opening scene, huh? I was getting a little nervous there. Am I gonna have to cut some parts off? Because oh, there it is.
What's that? I think someone's out.
That is a lot of plants. Not gonna lie. I mean, I like plants, and I think that make the house look really nice. They give it some a really good look, you know. But too many plants. I mean, oh, whoa, it's gone. The guy looks beefed up, doesn't he? Look. What? What?
Hello? Josh?
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Josh? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What
Oh
happened?
jeez.
I don't know.
Well, maybe I can just repot it. It's not. It's gone. It's not.
Oh my god, it like rooted inside him. Like it became a part of him.
Did you touch it?
No, why would I? Not on purpose, I just fell.
Did you throw it out?
No, what? I just.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
God, I am so sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm fucking sorry.
Josh? Josh?
Oh shoot.
Hey! What's going on?
Oh no.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Wow.
Yes.
Look at his eye.
You're thirsty. You're thirsty. Okay. No, you're thirsty. Okay. 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 Okay.
Yo. He's having a seizure, man. Wow,
Josh?
no way.
Where is mother? Where is a piece of flesh?
Does he have two pupils in his eye?
She'll be back tomorrow.
Wow.
What you been feeling?
Back off. Back off.
You never looked what goes. Aurora. I will make you see.
Back off. Back off. Back off.
Yo, those double pupils are crazy. Huh. Wow, he can control. What is this, poison ivy in a male version? What? Oh my god, look at those eyes! Oh, there you go. He's gonna like put it in her mouth, I guess? That was gross.
Lady fucking plant.
Oh man, she just turned on him too. That's really good makeup on the face, isn't it? Oh god, is it like melting away or something? His face? Yo, oh my god. Uh-oh. It got to her.
It was amazing. Yeah. All right. I'm just walking through now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I'll call you later. All right. I'm just walking through. Okay. Yeah. Love you lots. Okay. Bye.
Oh, that's the girl that's coming back, I guess.
Hey, babe. How'd you go?
Hey.
Oh.
Wow.
Did you miss me? Ro? Ro, are you here? Ro!
Where? Oh my god. More. Oh, it like potted their body parts. Wow. Huh. Wow. Never been so scared of plants. Now I'm scared of having plants. Alright everybody, there you have it. That was Boogeyman. Okay, so let's, from the beginning of this film, well, first of all, this film was definitely a mix of horror, between horror and comedy. Just because like towards the end and even like in between some of the shots of the film here, it looked a little comedic to me. That wasn't necessarily scary. But it was just a little more disgusting but the horror part was, the horror element was definitely there. So let me explain here. So, we get a young couple here in an apartment. It looks like it's the woman's apartment, that she's, taking care of for a person that lives with her, like a apartment person. I can't even think of the name right now, but basically, or a roommate. There we go. So she's taking care of that apartment for her roommate while she's away. And so she has this guy over, they're doing their thing. And as they're doing their thing there on the couch, rough, a heck of an intro, right? So they almost knock down this plant that's sitting by the couch. And the guy, they fall down. The woman goes for the plant before it falls onto the ground. And she grabs it, right? So she saves the plant from falling onto the ground. And then the lights get turned on. And so we immediately get introduced to the entire house around them, or the entire apartment around them, and it is filled with plants, right? So this is like a lot of plants. Now, I'm not much of a plant guy here, but I do like plants. I like how they look like in houses and things like that. Mostly my wife, she's a plant person, so she loves to water like plants and have roses and all kinds of different plants around, but I think they look beautiful. I'm not too familiar with them, but I think they look nice. So we get this apartment that has all these plants there. And so when they almost knock this one special plant by the couch over, again, the woman gets up and keeps it from falling or saves it. And she tells the guy that she's taking care of it for her roommate that's away. And so she tells her, these are her plants, they're her babies. And she tells him the name of the plant, which is Stephanie. So yeah, that was interesting. You can see when you name something, you really get attached to it. So you can see how much this person loves plants, right? So, when she tells him the name, they sort of start kind of cute talking to the plant. Almost like, I don't know, like making fun of the plant in a way, I guess. And so right there at that scene, I was like, okay, this is probably going to set something off. This is not some ordinary plant. It's something that's alive, and it's just like it's not going to take that from them, like this little joking around or bullying or whatever from them, I guess. And then it comes alive. So that's what I was thinking immediately. So after they do that, the woman goes to grab something for that plant, like the food or whatever, and the guy just sits on the couch, and then all of a sudden he gets this itch on his nose or something like that, and he starts picking at it. And then we get a little bit of a look inside the nostril, and it looks like something's growing in there. Which right there I was like, I was a little confused about that. I was like, was that part of the plant, or was that just a booger in his nose? I don't know. But he takes it out and he sees it on his finger, right? And it's all slimy and disgusting. Then he puts it inside the plant before the woman, almost finds out. She kind of hides it in the plant. And so right there, I had to read the description here below the video because I was a little bit confused on that part. So it looks like because he put his booger in there, the plant that was malnourished, or it didn't have, or unwatered, right? Didn't have water, so I guess it took that from him and took revenge, I guess, from what the guy did, put his booger in the plant. So later on it kind of cuts to them continuing their thing, and then they go to sleep. And then while they're sleeping, the guy hears a noise in the living room, and it's of course the plant. We get this almost like a half shot with like the wall is dividing them in the room, and then we can see the plant on the other side. Which is a pretty good shot, actually. I like those shots when you see two things happening at once. But it's not a cut shot. It's just a wall dividing the shot. I really like that strategy there. Well done, Alter, on that. So, but anyway, we have the shot of the plant moving in the background, and then the guy is concerned. He's like, something's out there or whatever. I heard a noise. But the woman is, of course, too like deep in sleep that she doesn't really pay too much mind to it. And the man gets up. He goes to check, and there's nobody around. You know, as he's goes to the kitchen, gets a glass of water or something like that. It looks like at that point, so at that point when he's coming back to the room, he notices the plant that was next to the couch is gone. Now all we see is the pot. The plant is gone, so obviously this plant is just, again, not an ordinary plant, it's alive, and so it ends up attacking the guy. So, you know, we kind of see it like sneaking up behind him, and then the shot cuts off. We hear him screaming. This was here the horrific element here. So I like that the lighting was low as well. That definitely gives it a spooky look. I always mention this in some of the films I react to. So I really like that, what they were doing with the room, the low lighting there. Of course, it was the middle of the night. So yeah, I mean, the sounds that we hear though, like him just struggling against this plant, him screaming, like a violent scream, and also a terrified scream. That was really, really good. So I'm glad that we didn't actually see what happened, because sometimes that can, you know, I mean, a plant attacking a person, it's you know, it's really hard to make scary. So it can look maybe a little silly. So I'm glad that they just didn't show. And then the woman, you know, instead we hear it from the woman's perspective in bed, and then she gets up and she's like, oh, what's going on? And then so when she gets to the living room, the man's already on the floor, covered in dirt, you know, and the plant is completely gone. You know, she thinks that he threw it out on purpose or something, and he's like, no, you know, as soon as he comes to, you know, he was passed out or whatever. So when he comes to, he gets up all freaked out, and then he's just like, oh, I don't know what happened. I guess I just passed out or whatever. And then she's like, did you knock over the plant? Did you throw it? And he goes, no, I just fell or whatever. So she notices the plant is gone, and she doesn't know where it is. And as she's looking for it, or as she's trying to kind of like figure things out, the man just all of a sudden has a seizure. You know, like I think what is it? So he's like in the middle of explaining, and then all of a sudden he sneezes, right? He sneezes blood under her face, and he's like freaking out, trying to clean it off, you know, just like a realistic reaction that anybody would have there. So I like how that was done. So he's like just in a panic mode, just cleaning the blood out of her face. And so as he's doing that, he gets the seizure, right? So he starts to become like paralyzed or whatever, and he falls to the ground. And so she's freaking out. Looks like he's asking for water. Obviously, this plant is now a part of him. You know, it's what I was assuming here. This plant now took revenge by, I guess, becoming a part of his body. And so as soon as like, she says, oh, you're thirsty. Okay, she goes to grab the glass of water for him as he's like on the ground. And then all of a sudden, he just has like a very deep, you know, almost like muffled, hard to understand voice. So like at some points I didn't even know what he was saying. I couldn't understand. But I thought it was very creepy. I thought the voice was very well done, very scary to listen to, and it was just, I mean, unnatural, which is just beautiful. I think they did a really good job on the voice there. Very deep, very muffled. But even if I didn't understand what he was saying, I still thought it was great. I mean, sometimes when it really just made me believe that she was on like a panic mode, even us as an audience, and we couldn't even understand what he was saying. So I actually didn't even mind that I didn't understand what he was saying, because it's like, you know, I can believe like the panic that sometimes it's really hard to just understand words. You're so in panic. So I don't know. It made me kind of feel more, you know, like more like I can relate to the girl situation, you know. So yeah, as he's walking towards her, you know, she pulls out a knife, and then she's like, get away, right? And he has, you know, realize he has half of his face is growing into a root, you know, like a plant, obviously. And his eye on the other side begins to grow 2 pupils, which I was like, that is really what, I mean, I was like, is this an eye that they put on him, like an eye contact? Or is it like a digital eye? That was really, really good. It looked very real to me. So I thought that was really well done. The double eyes on one single eye, because of course the plant has taken over the other side, so he can't see out of that side. I thought that was great. So he has this, half root or half plant kind of growing on his face, inside of his face, and he's walking towards her, talking all this muffled type of stuff, and she's telling him to get away. Then eventually she grabs this, what is it? I think he eventually gets to her, and oh yes, that's right. So he has the vines behind her. She notices that these vines behind her are moving. And so they wrap around her. This is when I was like, this is like poison ivy, I mean, I've seen this with the Batman series and like that one movie with Batman and Robin. So really cool power, by the way. But yeah, the vines wrap around her, and he's like has her locked in place. And then he gets up close to her, like taking out this, what's like another seed or something out of his mouth. And it looks like he's trying to plant it inside her, but she does fantastic move here where she just bites it off, And then she grabs the spray as soon as he kind of steps back in shock, and he's like, oh no, and he's like stepping back all like stumbled and everything, or all thrown off, and she grabs that spray and sprays him. It's like a plant killer or something. I'm not sure what it was, but it really affects him, and he just kind of falls to the floor. And then eventually you see all this like ooze on him, and so, I mean, right there, I was just like, keep spraying him, in my mind, I was like, she should just like keep going. Maybe he's not dead yet. Clearly he was not. We see that she becomes also a victim of that plant. And so finally, we just cut to the shot, and the next day or whatever with the other roommate, she comes back, and then she gets to her apartment, which is already, brightly lit. It's clean. It's beautiful. And I mean, all these plants, they really do look great. I mean, I one of my favorite color schemes is white, green, and brown, like a rustic look, but also very bright, like a lot of green plants everywhere. So I thought that looked very cool, She's walking around looking at all these plants, and then we noticed that when she gets to the couch, that plant is back there already, the plant that was gone. It's there now, and it's a really beautiful plant, by the way. I'm not even sure what kind of plant that is, but it is beautiful. I love the green highlights on the veins of the leaves. Really, really nice. Probably gonna see if, talk to the wife if we can maybe purchase something like that, for the house. I think it add a little nice touch. But we notice that plant is there, and she's talking to it. Oh, did you miss me? Right? The Stephanie, right? The plant named Stephanie, and she notices that the other roommate is not there. So then when she's, after she's done talking to the plant, she becomes concerned, like, starts calling the girl. I forgot what her name was, but she starts calling the girl, and no answer. And then finally we get a shot that's panning through the apartment, and eventually we start to see a hand on a coming. I thought it was a trash can for some reason at the beginning, but it's actually a pot. We see a hand kind of coming out of the pot, and then it continues to pan, and then we see like a foot, and then another hand, and on things like that. And I was just like, oh, that was brilliant. I love this whole like ending. What happened here? They became part of the plants. I thought that was pretty cool. One thing that I would have appreciated a little bit more is if here's when it comes to the comic part. So when the comedic part, as the camera keeps panning, we get the final pot reveal there, which is her head. We didn't get a shot of the guys, I don't think, but we just saw hands and feet of both of them. But when it gets to the final pot there, and the camera stops panning, we see her, kind of holding out that seed thing that the guy was trying to put on her, or whatever, like the extra root, or whatever. And I was just like, I thought it was, kind of creepy to look at. I was like shocked to look at it a little bit, but at the same time, it looked a little comedic. And I was like, what is it about this shot that makes it look comedic? In my mind, I was like, something's off a little bit. We get the little wing too at the end. I like that. That was a really cool touch, by the way. But one thing is the visual of it. It's because it was bright, it was clean everywhere, and I get it. In the clean apartment with all these plants, that was the original idea there, right? To have like a nice house full of plants. And now these two victims are part of the plants. But I would have liked if maybe not all the feet and hands, but maybe like some, and then the face at the end had these roots kind of also like wrapped around it, look more like a plant a little bit, instead of just the skin of the human, like very clean, and because after a while, I can see that she was obviously popping her head out through a pot or whatever. It started to look like that a little bit because I don't know if you guys noticed, but you can see a little bit of movement. I mean, I get it. It's really hard to stay still, but you can see some movement on her a little bit as she was, there positioned holding the seed thing. Again, it was really great. A great little like creepy result. It was definitely a little disturbing, but I think what made it look a little comedic was like the cleanliness of it. The fact that they didn't really look like part of the plant is what I'm trying to say here. I would have wished they had like some roots growing around them, or some green like sod, or not sod, like mold. I forgot what you call that, but it's that green stuff, right, that grows on the plants. I know that the guy had it when he had the plant growing on the side of his head. I thought that was really good. They added like that green stuff around his lip and everything. I wish that they had that on her. I would have liked, prosthetics on that. It would have made it look even more creepy, you guys. But, I mean, either way, I think this was really good. This was definitely very original. I've never seen anything like this, so again, some of the like scenes where the roots, come around her neck, they wrap around her neck, that was definitely like poison ivy related there, so I've definitely seen something like that before. But as for the final, the final outcome, I was like, oh gosh, I didn't expect that at all, So yeah, that was definitely very interesting to watch. And I had a blast watching this one, you guys. I had a really good time. Let me know what you thought down below in the comment section. You guys leave your thoughts and let me know if I missed anything. If you also have a recommendation, recommend it down below. And also, you guys, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to do that. Don't forget to like the video if you really enjoyed it, and don't forget to share it. Let everybody know what we're doing here. We are making reactions. We're doing reactions to different content, and scary, funny, or any other type. And then we are also making speed art here, so time-lapse drawings. Now I do have one coming up, you guys, for you, so stay tuned for that. But also, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, those who have subscribed, welcome to the channel, and thank you for the comments, everybody. Thank you for the love, I appreciate it. Have a good night. Peace.